Good morning, my dear students. This is your Chemistry 1 class presented by me. Already we are learning about different types of enthalpy change. Here we will discuss about enthalpy of combustion. Today our topic is enthalpy of combustion. What is enthalpy of combustion or heat of combustion? The change in enthalpy which occurs when 1 mole of a compound is combusted in sufficient amount of oxygen is called the heat of combustion of that compound. It is denoted by del H. Look, here the enthalpy change occurs when 1 mole of a compound is combusted. Here the compound is fixed, that will be 1 mole, and oxygen, that is sufficient. When the reaction is carried out at standard condition, that means at 25 degrees Celsius temperature and 1 atmospheric pressure, the enthalpy change is called standard enthalpy of combustion, and it is denoted by del H naught. Look, this is the combustion reaction of methane. Here, methane is combusted to produce carbon dioxide and water vapor. Here, the heat of combustion of methane is minus 890 kilojoule. Here, carbon is combusted to produce carbon dioxide. The heat of combustion of carbon is minus 393.5 kilojoule. Ethanol is combusted to produce carbon dioxide and water vapor. The heat of combustion of ethanol is minus 1367 kilojoule. Now look, this reaction. Here, carbon reacts with oxygen and produce carbon dioxide gas. Here, del A is equal minus 393.5 kilojoule. What is this? This is the heat of reaction or enthalpy of reaction, that is denoted by del H. That means enthalpy of reaction is minus 393.5 kilojoule. Look, what type of reaction is this? This is a combustion reaction. Here 1 mole carbon is combusted. So this heat change or heat of reaction, it can be also heat of combustion of carbon. Another thing, here 1 mole carbon dioxide is produced from its reactant element. That means this heat change of this reaction minus 393.5 kilojoule is the heat of formation of carbon dioxide also. That means minus 393.5 kilojoule is the heat of reaction of this reaction, heat of combustion of carbon, as well as heat of formation of carbon dioxide. So here this minus 393.5 kilojoule can be called heat of formation of carbon dioxide and also heat of combustion of carbon. In the same way, look, here methane is combusted, or we can tell methane reacts with oxygen and produce carbon dioxide and water vapor. Here del A is equal minus 890 kilojoule. That means heat of reaction of this reaction is minus 890 kilojoule. This is the heat of reaction of this reaction, that is denoted by del H. Now this is also a combustion reaction. So this heat of reaction can also be called heat of combustion of methane. That means heat of combustion of methane is also minus 890 kilojoule. Look, in this reaction, not only one compound is formed. There are 2 compounds formed, and the compounds are not formed from the elementary reactants. Here, methane is a compound. So, This heat of reaction minus 890 kilojoule cannot be called the heat of formation of carbon dioxide or heat of formation of water. So this heat of reaction, it is only the heat of combustion of methane and also heat of reaction of this reaction. Now look, this is ethane, acetylene. Acetylene, 2 mole acetylene reacts with 5 mole oxygen and produce 4 mole carbon dioxide and 2 mole water. Here del A is equal minus 2608 kilojoule. That means heat of reaction of this reaction is minus 2608 kilojoule. But this heat of reaction can be called as heat of combustion of ethane? No, because here 2 mole ethane is combusted, but heat of combustion will be 1 mole of a compound can be, or 1 mole of a compound will be combusted. That means here del A is equal minus 2608 kilojoule, but it is not the heat of combustion of ethane. But if we divide the full reaction by 2, then 1 mole ethane and the oxygen will be 5 by 2 mole and carbon dioxide will produce 2 mole, water 1 mole. Here del A is equal also half of minus 2608, it comes minus 1304 kilojoule. This minus 1304 kilojoule heat, it is also the heat of combustion of ethane, because here 1 mole ethane is combusted. Okay. Now, efficiency of fuel. Look, here we know that all organic compounds are combustible. That means all organic compounds are burnt in oxygen and produce heat energy. So all organic compounds can be used as a fuel. Already you know that methane, ethane, propane, butane, these are using as a fuel. And also ethanol, it is also started to use as a fuel. In this way, we can use ethanoic acid or any organic compound that is burnt in oxygen and produce heat energy. So these compounds can be used as a fuel. But all are effective as fuel, their efficiency are same? No. The efficiency of a fuel depends on the production of heat energy from the fuel. That means the fuel or the organic compound that produces more heat energy will be a better fuel, and the heat energy will be produced by 1 gram of the organic compound or 1 gram of the fuel, not from 1 mole. So fuel efficiency is a measure of how far a vehicle can travel by using per unit of fuel. Or we can tell efficiency of fuel depends on the amount of energy produced by burning per unit of fuel. Per unit means per gram of fuel. Fuel efficient vehicles require less gas to go a given distance. That means if less amount of fuel is used to produce more amount of energy, then this fuel can be called as a effective fuel, and the efficiency of this fuel will be more. The efficiency of two fuels can be compared by calculating their enthalpy of combustion or by calculating the energy produced from 1 gram of them. That means if we calculate the enthalpy of combustion of a fuel, and the enthalpy of combustion will be kilojoule per gram, then the fuel that will produce more energy will be better fuel. In this way, we can compare between two fuels. Now we will do some math. These are also from your book exercise. In your book in example, there are some math done. You will see this math from the book, and also in your book exercise, there are some exercise. So I will solve here some math and you will do other math in home. Look, standard heat of combustion of acetic acid, carbon and hydrogen are 871.5 kilojoule minus 393.7 kilojoule and minus 285.85 kilojoule. Calculate the heat of formation of acetic acid from this data. Look, here heat of combustion of acetic acid, carbon and hydrogen are given. You have to find out the heat of formation of acetic acid. Heat of combustion of these compounds are given. So we have to write the combustion reaction of them. Here, acetic acid is combusted to produce carbon dioxide and water vapor. You have to balance the reaction, and when you will balance the reaction, you will keep the compound, the reactant compound, as 1 mole. So it is 1 mole. Heat of combustion of acetic acid is given minus 871.5 kilojoule. Heat of combustion of carbon, that is given minus 393.7 kilojoule, and heat of combustion of hydrogen, that is given minus 285.85 kilojoule. Look, here I have written hydrogen plus half O2 because when you will balance the reaction will be 2H2 plus O2 and the water will be 2H2O. But 2H2, heat of combustion of hydrogen, that means you have to combust 1 mole of hydrogen. So here I have divided the reaction by 2. Here heat of combustion is given minus 285.85 kilojoule. You have to calculate the heat of formation of acetic acid. Look, this heat of combustion is also the heat of reaction of this reaction. So from 1 number reaction, we can write del H equal heat of formation of 2 carbon dioxide plus heat of formation of 2 water minus heat of formation of acetic acid plus heat of formation of 2 mole oxygen. Look, heat of combustion of carbon, hydrogen, these are given. So these are also the heat of formation of carbon dioxide and water, because heat of combustion or combustion reaction of carbon produces 1 mole carbon dioxide and combustion reaction of hydrogen also produced 1 mole water. So these are also the heat of formation of carbon dioxide and water. So there are given heat of reaction is minus 871.5 kilojoule and heat of formation of carbon dioxide minus 393.7 kilojoule and heat of formation of water equal minus 285.85 kilojoule. And we know heat of formation of oxygen, this is an element, so it will be 0. So after putting all these values in the equation, we get heat of formation of acetic acid equal minus 487.6 kilojoule per mole. This is our answer. Now another one. Problem 4.54D. The heat of combustion of methane is given, minus 890.3 kilojoule per mole. Calculate the amount of mass of methane needed to produce 1335.45 kilojoule heat, and also calculate the volume of oxygen in liter needed for that reaction at STP. Look, here heat of combustion of methane is given. So in solution, at first we have to write the combustion reaction of methane with balance. Here, heat of combustion of methane, this is 1 mole methane. So heat of combustion of methane equal minus 890.3 kilojoule per mole. This amount of heat energy is produced by burning 1 mole methane. Here, to produce 1335.45 kilojoule heat, how many mole of methane is needed? From the reaction, we get 890.3 kilojoule heat is produced from 1 mole methane. So 1335.45 kilojoule heat is produced from 1.5 mole methane. We have to calculate the amount of methane as its mass. So 1.5 mole methane equal 24 gram methane. This is our first answer. Now we have to find out the volume of oxygen in liter needed for that reaction at STP. Look here, from this reaction we can tell that to produce 890.3 kilojoule heat, 2 mole oxygen is needed. So 1335.45 kilojoule heat is produced by using 3 mole oxygen. We have to calculate the volume of oxygen. At STP we know that 1 mole oxygen equal 22.4 liter. So 3 mole oxygen equal 67.2 liter. This is our another answer. Now problem 4.45. The standard heat of formation of methane, ethane, carbon dioxide and water are minus 74.89, minus 84.52, minus 393.30 and minus 220.20 kilojoule per mole respectively. From this given data, calculate which of the gases, methane and ethane, will be better as a fuel and explain why. Look here, methane and ethane both are organic compound and both can be used as fuel. We have to find out which one is better fuel. I have already told that to analyze the efficiency of fuel, we have to calculate the heat of combustion of the fuel. So here we will calculate the heat of combustion of methane and ethane by using the data given in the math. There are two reactions. Combustion reaction of methane, we have to calculate the heat of combustion of methane, and another one, combustion reaction of ethane, we have to calculate the heat of combustion of ethane also. Look here, when you will balance the reaction, I told that you will keep the fuel or you will keep the compound as 1 mole. So here, to keep ethane 1 mole, oxygen will be 7/2 oxygen. Here, to balance the reaction, I want to tell you something. Here, when you will balance the reaction, you will not balance oxygen at first. You will keep the compound here. Look, this is C2H6. The organic compounds, when burning, they will produce carbon dioxide and water vapor. So look, here 2 mole carbon is present in reactant side. So here carbon dioxide CO2, that will be also 2 mole. Here 6 mole hydrogen is present in the reactant side. So water will be H2O, water will be 3 mole. After balancing these products, carbon dioxide and water, now you will count the number of oxygen. Here there are 4 oxygen and here there are 4 oxygen and 3, total 7 oxygen. Oxygen O2, so oxygen will be 7/2 oxygen. In this way, you will balance the other reaction also. No. Here the combustion reaction of methane is this. From there, we have to calculate the heat of combustion of methane. Here, heat of combustion of carbon and hydrogen is also given. Heat of formation of carbon dioxide and water are given in the question. Heat of formation of carbon dioxide and water are given. So, from this reaction, we can write del H, that means heat of reaction equal heat of formation of carbon dioxide plus heat of formation of 2 mole water minus heat of formation of methane minus heat of formation of 2 mole oxygen. Here heat of formation of all these are given in the question. So we will put the value in the equation and we get del H equal minus 758.81 kilojoule per mole. But to calculate the efficiency of fuel, we have to calculate the heat energy produced from 1 gram of fuel. So minus 758.81 kilojoule per mole, 16 gram methane produces 758.81 kilojoule heat. That means 1 gram methane produces, if we divide it by 16, we will get minus 47.425 kilojoule per gram. That means 47.425 kilojoule heat energy is produced from 1 gram methane. In the same way, we will find out the heat of combustion of ethane and the heat energy produced from 1 gram ethane. Look, this is the combustion reaction of ethane. So from there, we can write del H equal this heat of formation of product minus heat of formation of reactant, and there are given this in the question. So when we will put all the values in this equation, we will get del H equal minus 1362.68 kilojoule per mole. This heat energy is produced from 1 mole ethane. 1 mole ethane means 30 gram ethane. So we will calculate the value of del H per gram. Del H equal minus 45.42 kilojoule per gram. That means from 1 gram ethane, 45.42 kilojoule heat energy is produced. Now, from 1 gram methane, 47.425 kilojoule heat energy is produced, and from 1 gram ethane, 45.42 kilojoule heat energy is produced. Dear students, have you any question? We get heat of combustion minus 47.425 kilojoule per gram. But here we have written we get 47.425 kilojoule heat energy. That means we have omitted minus sign because you know the energy that is produced, it will be exothermic process. So minus sign was there, but minus sign means this amount of heat energy is produced. If there were plus sign, then it will not be produced, it will be absorbed. So more heat energy is produced from per unit gram methane. So we can tell methane is a better fuel than ethane. Dear students, today up to this, here I will give you some homework. In your book also there are some math. You will complete this exercise and I will give you 2 math as homework, 1 number and 2 number. These 2 math you will do in home and you will submit it in your group. Today up to this. So goodbye everyone. Thank you to all.